Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an SU-14-1. It's a Tier 7 Soviet SPG, and this one's on the defending spawn of Karelia Assault, and it's under the command of Born Slam. Now, it's actually got the 203mm howitzer, the B4, which means it's the big gun, and they're counting down to the start. And they're off. Now, the SU-14-1 was actually built. It was an Arty that was designed and built in Russia before the Second World War, the Great Patriotic War as they call it. But it wasn't put into service. In fact, actually, it was sent into the reserve, and the designer was actually sent to the Gulag. Would you believe it? But after the Second World War started, they actually took it out of the Gulag. Took not the designer out of the Gulag, they took the Arty out of storage, and they started using them in the defense of Moscow. Okay, he's now aiming towards the enemy, and we can see a 59-16. He's dialing in, round out. Direct hit, wipes out the 59-16, 600 hit points, one shot kill, and you can see how accurate that shot was. Now he's backing up, moving, didn't want to flip over there. It's a long reload, I'm afraid, very long reload indeed. Well over 30 seconds. He's almost ready, 2/3 of the way through his reload cycle, and you can see he's got a Hummel for company. Now the enemy's got 10 minutes to capture the cap or kill all of his teammates and him, and he's aiming downrange looking for an enemy target. Now I'll bring up the mini map so we can see exactly what he's looking for. A P-43 Biz, which has been seen there. He's firing a round in at that bush. Nope, no joy. Now, with the B4 howitzer, you've only got 16 rounds of ammunition, so you have to pick your targets carefully. And rather than move away, he's decided to aim at that Striv M42-57. Now, that's the Stritz farm with the ELC type, or the AMX turret rather, the 57mm gun. It's got an auto loader, but there's an Aero 44 and a Tiger 1. So which target is he going to pick? Well, I think he's decided to aim for the spot where the ARL's been seen. Just about there. He's almost loaded. Okay, he's holding fire until he can see the enemy. He's fully dialed in. Oh, there's the ARL. He's moved. Okay, can he get a shot on target? No, but he can hit the IS-2. Round out. Oh, it landed just in front of the IS-2, but it still did 417 hit points of damage, so it's still a good shot. And there's a Jagdpanzer 4 in the dip, in that little dip in grid square D4, and he's spotting a lot of his teammates at the moment, so he needs to end that Jagdpanzer, take him out of the game as quickly as he can. Okay, signalling his reloading, and he's got 23 seconds left. He can't bring the gun down to bear. He has to move forward. There is a risk that if he moves forward, then the enemy might see where he is. But he has to bring his gun to bear on that target, and he's estimating where he thinks the Jagdpanzer 4 is. He's dialed in, just waiting for it to appear, and the moment it appears he'll take it out. And no, he's decided there's more pressing enemy targets in the enemy area at the back near the horseshoe, and he's going for a Panther M10. There was an enemy Arty in sight for a brief second. No, he's changed, he's gone back to that Jagdpanzer 4. He's getting very close to the cap now, and he's been killed, so he can go back to aiming into the enemy area. Okay, we've got the Alpine Tiger. Oh, we've lost sight of him. We can still see that Panther M10. It's the American one, built after the end of the war. And he's still receiving fire, so can we splash him? He takes a shot, pulls back. He fires the round in, and oh well, it's a near miss. 22 hit points, so it's worth it. Okay, there's 4 minutes, less than 4 minutes 30 seconds now to go, and the enemy really still hasn't made a move other than that Jagdpanzer IV making its way into the enemy cap area, I say, not the enemy cap area. And our Tiger's gone a long way south, and he's retreating back because the KV-2's been killed. We're looking for where the Progetto 46 might be. I think the Tiger 1's going to stay down there in that dip near the river. In circumstances like this, I would pre-aim near the Tiger, because obviously the Tiger is going to be the first one to spot the enemy when they come around the corner. And then obviously you can fire at the enemy that when they look at the Tiger and give them a nasty shock. But he's pre-aiming at the plateau, expecting the Progetto to arrive. Yep, there's the Alpine Tiger. He's turned up near the Tiger. As I said, if you pre-aim near the spotter, and then the spotter will spot for you, tell you where to put the shell, and he's lining up a shot on the Alpine Tiger. He's stationary, he's tracked, rounds out, should be a good hit. It is 428, but our Tiger's now down to 3 hit points. He won't survive the next shot, and he's dead. So we've lost our spotter in the south, and we've now got a P-43 Biz on the spotting ramp. He's popping up, have a look every now and then. With one tank down at the moment, but the clock is ticking. There's only 2 minutes 33 seconds left on the clock. No, that's the rock. Okay. Can he get a shot on that P-43 Biz? Well, the A4 experimental has gone down there to try and kill him, and they're face-hugging each other. And unfortunately, we've lost the A4. But it looks like the P-43 Biz is trapped in there, and he's gone down to splash. 86 hit points, second kill. Now he's indicated his reload, which is over 43 seconds to go. And that is the 2-minute warning. Now again, the scores are still fairly even. Oh no, we're 2 tanks down now. We've got a Tiger 1 approaching on the north end of the map. But there's nobody guarding against the enemy tanks coming from the south except for the 88. So we're doing our best to hold off this Tiger 1. If we need to, we might have to retreat along the north edge of the map to prevent the enemy from killing all of the team. We're almost loaded. Going for that Tiger 1. Should be a kill shot. Oh, he's killed before we can shoot. We've got an Alpine Tiger coming up from the south now. And Born Slam is backing up so he can get a line on the Alpine. I'm not sure he can see it now. And the Progetto's got even closer. And he's just put a shot into the Hummel and killed the Hummel. And they are now capping with 1 minute 32 on their clock. But there's only 50 seconds left to go because the minute hooter's gone. So they need to get 2 in the cap fairly pronto. If they don't, they're not going to be able to cap out in time. And the 88, which is our last teammate, he's going in for the kill. And I think the Progetto's going after the 88. 32 seconds left on the clock. Born Slam is going after the Progetto. I think he's going to shotgun him. We've lost the 88. And he shotguns the Progetto. And there's 20 seconds left. The Panther M10 is now dead. It's now shooting us in the rear. An enemy Arty just hit us. We're stunned. We're slow. We're sluggish. And we've still got 140 hit points left. And he's trying to get out of the way of that Panther. And it's Ring Around the Roses. And he's going to do it. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. He gets shot by the GW. But he survives the battle. And that is victory for his team. Oh my God, what a victory. Just look at this. Oh my God, he was the last one alive. He got a 3rd class tanker in the SU-14-1. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 6. But best of all, he picked up a Kolobanov medal. He stood alone against at least 5 enemy tanks. And he won. He survived by being alive when the clock had counted out and they failed to cap. So yes, that was a very exciting, don't see if you're a heart patient, yes, because it was a real heart stopper at the end. He survived having got 2,083 hit points of damage. He wasn't the highest scorer. He killed the highest scorer, the Progetto M3546. He managed to get 2,520 hit points. And just after him was Born Slam with 2083. And then we had the Alpine Tiger with 2071. Let's have a look at the number of kills. Well, Born Slam got the highest number with the IS on his team, 3 kills. And there was 3 tanks who managed to get 3 kills on the enemy team. The Alpine Tiger, the GW Panther and the Progetto. And when it came to base XP, it was the Hummel who managed to get the highest amount, 767. Then we had the IS with 731. And then we had Born Slam with 706 XP. But I'm sure he won't be bothering about XP because he would just be very, very happy to have his Kolobanov medal. He fired 7 shots. He got 3 direct hits, 3 penetrations. And that last one was the most important. If he hadn't have killed that Progetto when he did, that Progetto would have taken him out for sure. And then he would have lost the battle. He did splash damage on a further 4. He did damage of 2,083 hit points, of which 1,823 were up more than 300 meters. The difference is obviously the Progetto. He received 1 hit from enemy, 1 hit received, that was from the M10, 1 penetration, and 2 hits as a result of splash damage, 1 from the GW Panther, and I think the other one, can't remember which was the other Arty that hit him. It may have been the Hummel. But he also damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and caused 4 stuns. On a standard account, he earned 24,141 credits, and after repair, ammunition, and consumables, he still took away 5,867 credits. He received 706 base XP, got an action personal missions payout of 212, so he took away 918 experience points altogether. So a particularly successful battle there for Born Slam. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.